Am I the only one that's acting like the sky isn't falling when it comes to the Evander Kane trade? Canucks Twitter is up in arms about their new acquisition. I understand you have to make cap space because you want to sign free agents. But A, who's available that you guys think you're going to be in on? And B, would they be willing to sign in Vancouver? Evander Kane does have a checkered past, but he was not a villain in Edmonton. As far as I'm aware, he had done a lot of stuff with charities. He was really great off the ice. That doesn't get brought up enough. He also stuck up for his teammates when they needed that physical edge. He was also horrifically injured last season, which the NHL is investigating, which is kind of rich considering the other instances where teams had been finding a loophole. I know the hockey guy isn't too hot with this acquisition. I understand his reasons, but Shannon, if I may, fan of fan, Evander Kane is probably going to be signing his last big deal in the NHL. This is a contract year for him. I get the 5.125 AAV is not sexy. And to a divisional rival, it's a little bit more confusing, but there were 3 teams that were in on Evander, and he picked the Canucks because he's a hometown boy. He's going to want to make the most of this opportunity. He might be at his healthiest to start this season. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think Evander Kane has something to prove, and he is going to dial it up. In a world where Brock Besser and Pius Suter aren't going to resign, and a guy like Evander is not the worst thing to happen. Looking at the lineup right now for the Canucks, on second thought, that roster looks very rough. But this guy produces when he's healthy. Maybe he gets chemistry with Elias Pettersson, and this all hinges on how Pettersson will mesh with Kane, because Pettersson needs to find his game back. Maybe a guy like Kane, to help with the physicality, helps open some lanes for EP. Have faith, Canucks fans.